Today on Rappler, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and Anti-Money Laundering Council deny leaking bank documents about the alleged undeclared wealth of election frontrunner Rudy Duterte. Grace Poe takes her homestretch effort to her bailiwick, Luzon. And Archbishop Tagle says voting is a holy duty. Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. We come to you live from the Rappler News Center. This is your top of the hour update in the run-up to the 2016 Philippine elections. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP, and the Anti-Money Laundering Council, or AMLAC, deny leaking the bank documents cited by Senator Antonio Trillanes in allegations of undeclared wealth against frontrunner Rodrigo Duterte. Trillanes says Duterte did not declare this in his Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth, or SALN. He supposedly kept the 227 million pesos in a Bank of the Philippine Islands, or BPI, account. BSP and AMLAC statements come after Duterte questioned why Trillanes was allowed access to his bank accounts. Under the Philippines Bank Secrecy Law, no one can examine bank accounts without authorization by a court. Exactly 1 week before Election Day, presidential bet Grace Poe focuses her campaign efforts where she's strongest, Luzon. Asked why she keeps coming back to Pangasinan, Poe said it was among the first to openly accept her as a foundling. Commission on Elections data shows Poe topped the 2013 senatorial elections in Pangasinan with more than 800,000 votes. The recent ABS-CBN survey shows Poe leading in Luzon with 29%, except in Metro Manila. Vice President Jejomar Binay follows with 24%, Davao City Mayor Duterte with 20%, and Administration Standard Bearer Mar Rojas with 15%. Manila Archbishop Luis Antonio Cardinal Tagle tells the faithful voting is a holy duty.
Ang pagboto ay isang tungkulin na hindi lamang makabayan, kundi makadiyos, banal. Dahil sa aking pagboto, ako ay nakikilahok dito sa biyaya na binibigay sa atin na makibahagi, magkaroon ng boses para sa ikabubuti ng ating lipunan.
It was during this covenant signing at the Manila Cathedral that presidential rivals Vice President Jejomar Binay and Administration Standard Bearer Mar Rojas offer each other the sign of peace during Mass. Other presidential candidates Rudy Duterte, Grace Poe, and Miriam Santiago were invited but didn't attend. The Iglesia Ni Cristo denies it is endorsing Davao City Mayor Rudy Duterte for president. This after a viral Facebook post of a letter supposedly from INC leader Eduardo Manalo. The allegedly fake letter tells members to support Duterte's presidential campaign. INC spokesman Edwil Zabala says, quote, "The letter is not from brother Eduardo Manalo." Zabala adds INC officials intend to file a case against the people behind the fake letter. Duterte and other presidential candidates earlier visited INC leaders to court the religious group's endorsement. INC is known to vote as a bloc during elections. In other news, the Indonesian government spares Filipina Mary Jane Veloso in its next round of execution. Veloso was given a last-minute reprieve last year. Indonesia halted executions in September because it was not a priority, but recently the government announced executions would soon resume. Explaining Veloso's exclusion from the next round, Attorney General H.M. Prasetyo says, quote, "We respect the legal process that is taking place in the Philippines. The Penal Code of Indonesia states death sentence inmates with death sentences will be executed by firing squad. An inmate is informed of his or her execution 72 hours in advance." And that's the top of the hour update tonight. I'm Maria Ressa. Join us again tomorrow. We leave you with tips on voting and what to expect on Election Day. Also, how to volunteer this May 9.
Voting on Election Day? Here's how. Come early. Make sure you are in the right precinct as designated by COMELEC. The PPCRV Voters Assistance Desk can also help you look for your precinct, sequence, and room number. Once you determine your correct precinct, approach the Board of Election Inspector Chairman to get your ballot.
Gabriel Santos.
Make sure your ballot is new and clean, no markings or dents. Now it's time to vote. Cover your ballot using the secrecy folder. Fill out your ballot by completely shading the circle beside the names of the candidates and party list of your choice. Do not write anything else on the ballot. Don't tear, smudge, or crumple. Using your phone in any manner inside the precinct is prohibited. After filling out your ballot, approach the vote counting machines or VCM. For persons with disabilities, senior citizens, and illiterate voters, headphones will be provided so they can follow VCM instructions. Insert your ballot into the VCM entry slot. Return the ballot secrecy folder and marking pen to BEI support staff or poll clerk. VCM screen will flash some names of the candidates you voted for. Do not pull the receipt. The poll clerk will fold and cut your receipt for you. After indelible ink is applied on your forefinger nail, you will be given your voter's receipt. Review your receipt. Drop your receipt on the receipt receptacle box. Remember, you are not allowed to leave the precinct with your receipt. Congratulations, you have successfully voted.